Hey everyone, Jesse here and welcome to the PlantStock Daily. Today we're going to take a look at ARK Invest's latest new ETF and find out if Cathie has actually started to add Beyond Meat among her many stocks. And also we're going to discuss if Cathie now might actually start promoting Beyond. But before that, we will take a look at what has been going on with our PlantStock companies since yesterday. As always, I would appreciate an early thumbs up since it does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're interested in getting up-to-date news and analysis on plant-based companies such as Beyond Meat, Oatly, and TTCF, to name a few, 5 days a week, then make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. And also, don't forget to join our free Discord channel. Yes, it's free right now, where we talk about these companies at a more detailed level, and I provide you with morning briefings 5 days a week. So take a look in the description. Thank you guys, appreciate your help. As we know, yesterday, our little slice of the pie was really green. And one of the most noticeable movements was Oatly that actually flew up about 13%. One of the biggest reasons why the market turned green yesterday was because of Jerome Powell and the hearing he had. He wasn't very bullish, but then again, he wasn't negative either, meaning that he didn't add any more concerns that hasn't already been stated. That was apparently enough to get investors and institutions to get on the buying train once again. But when we look at our section today, we can see that it is a different story once again. Volatility at its core. When we look at Baby F and VGFC, they're doing okay at the moment, but Beyond is down almost 4%, Oatly 3%, SLGBF 4.2%, and Tattoo Chef is around 0.52% down, so barely 0.5%. Now, one of the reasons could obviously be that a lot of these companies actually went up pretty good yesterday, so people are taking their profits. But another reason could be, as we've talked about in my morning briefing, that the core CPI, which excludes food and energy, actually came in today at plus 5.5%, which is the highest since 1991. So this basically means, according to this article here, that consumer inflation jumps 7% for the first time since 1982. So also something I stated in the morning briefing is that even though things went green yesterday and things seem stable right now, several experienced individuals point to the fact that yes, they do see that smaller cap companies will make a comeback this year, but the question is when, right? Q1 could still be quite volatile given what will happen with the rate hikes and other unexpected surprises. And we might have had one today as well. For a long time now, I haven't understood why Cathie Wood and her ARK ETFs haven't shown any interest in PlantStock companies. I mean, they keep talking about that they focus on companies that will change the world for the better, and often from a sustainability perspective. Yet, so far, I haven't heard them speaking about plant-based companies or shown any interest in them. Until now. Thanks to the real Gatsby in my Discord channel, I found out that ARK has started a new ETF, ARK Transparency ETF, ticker symbol CTRU. First of all, what kind of ETF is this? I'll let this short video give you the basics.
We believe that transparency is key to the success and longevity of a company. In its simplest form, transparency means that others can see your actions. It implies openness, communication, and accountability. Importantly, we believe transparent companies have less friction, superior cultures, greater innovation, and create impact that results in higher levels of growth while increasing employee and customer happiness. But how do you measure a company's level of transparency? Based on 6 key performance indicators, this index aims to qualify the level of transparency of a business. Standards. Does a company have easy-to-understand practices, policies, and procedures? Terms. Are simple customer contracts in place? Accountability. Does a company ensure high-quality governance and definable consequences? Costs. Are all costs complete with no hidden fees? Truth. Does a company communicate openly and accurately? Trust. Is employee and customer trust prioritized? So, what is the impact of transparency? Our research shows that customers find the transparency enhances the performance of companies while benefiting the well-being of all. It leads to fewer environmental violations, less fossil fuel industry exposure, decreased toxic air pollution, fewer financial crimes, and more loyal consumers. Importantly, transparency is a mindset exuding trust, truth, accountability, integrity, and honesty. We believe this mindset fuels disruptive innovation, leading to growth opportunities. So keep up with us and invest in a more transparent future.
And why is this interesting? Well, obviously because they have added a plant-based company. Finally, and it is the industry leader Beyond Meat. In their list of 100 companies, actually 100, Beyond is at 4th place at the moment. Now, before you get all riled up, be aware that this is really a small ETF at the moment, and their positions in every company is almost weighted equally and very small. At the moment, they have 3,258 shares with a modest value of about $226,000. In the ETF, it is weighted at 1.12%. So again, these are modest numbers, yet it is still worth more than both Tesla and Apple. Tesla is at about 23rd place and Apple at 25th. If we are to believe that this is the year of smaller cap companies, Beyond Meat might keep their top position for a while. Now, if we take a look at their market capitalization, we can see that what they invest in is mega caps, which is 100 billion plus companies like Apple and Tesla, which is about 20.34% weighted in the whole ETF. And then we have large caps from 10 billion to 100 billion is about 44%. And then the medium one, which is 2 to 10 billion, which is 28.28%. This is where we have Beyond Meat. And then some small caps, which around 300 million to 2 billion is 7.52%. And as you see, they have a very small amount when it's the small amount, and micro caps, they have nothing, which actually tells you that this is a less riskier ETF because they do choose the larger companies. This ETF, though, is not very diversified when it comes to an international level. If it's a geographic breakdown we want to have, North America is about 84%, then 9% in Western Europe, Asia Pacific, 3.7%, and then we have the rest of the world there. But something that is interesting to also look at is the excluded ones, the excluded industries that they won't invest in this fund anyways, which is alcohol, banking, chemical, confectionery, fossil fuel transportation, gambling, tobacco, metals and minerals, oil, and natural gas. Seeking Alpha actually has a good breakdown on this ETF if you want more information. As you know, I have a collaboration with them, and if you want a 50% discount on their services, use my link in the description. I get a commission on every sale. So you might ask yourself, how active is Cathie Wood in this particular fund? And the answer is not very active at all. As the writer of this article states, it is important to note that this is a passive fund, and therefore Wood will not be making buy and sell decisions for CTRU every day. This isn't ARK's first passive fund. They also have the 3D printer ETF and the ARK Israel Innovative Technology ETF, which are based on passive indexes. ARK's most well-known funds, such as ARK Innovation, by contrast, are actively managed. So if you were expecting Cathie to start going on different news outlets and proclaiming that Beyond Meat is the next Tesla and that everyone should be investing in them if you want to save the planet and become wealthy, that is probably not going to happen as of yet. But this could be a beginning, which hopefully could open Cathie and ARK Invest's eyes to really look into Beyond Meat and the overall sector, and maybe start to see what many of us see, that this could be one of the most important disruptive sectors in this decade. Even Mayor Thacker, who is a consultant at Sachs Investment Research, stated in a recent interview that he thinks there is a good chance that we will see Cathie and ARK start investing in the company. And this might be something that we will hear them talk about in the future. And this might be soon. If you haven't seen my video with them, take a look up in the corner. Please let me know down in the comments if this is an ETF that you would be interested in putting your money into. Well, that was it for today. I hope you found some value in today's video. If you did, make sure to like the video and feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to join our free Discord channel down in the description. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day and peace out.